I got a message from Keely. Well, Mike and I got a message from Keely saying there's this guy called Daniel. He's signed up to EOC. He can't make a Bible study. He's interested in connecting in, doing one to one. He can do a Tuesday, and Mike can't make Tuesday. So, and I tried messaging some of the male students, and they couldn't do it either. So I was like, I'm with Daniel. We knew nothing about Daniel. I meet him on campus. I start to get to know him, realize that he is an unbeliever, comes from a Catholic background. He had he has a serious injury from an accident when he was a young teenager, and a lot of trauma in his life. So he's sort of held on to his Catholic faith, but his family has rejected that. I said, brother, would you like to read the Bible, maybe one of the Gospels of Jesus together? Have you ever read it before? And he said, no, I've just heard it read before. I'd love to. So I went and ran to the store cupboard because I wasn't prepared. I thought I was meeting a Christian student. And I ran to the store cupboard. The first gospel that I could find was Matthew. And I normally read Mark with the students. We've got Uncover Marks, Uncover Luke's, but there was Matthew. So I took Matthew, and because there were two of them. Oh, that's right. It was the only one where there were two of them. And we started reading Matthew's gospel together just for half an hour each week in the second half of semester one. Um, he it was actually a great thing to read with Catholic, Matthew's gospel. Just seeing who Jesus was. It's all about Jesus, isn't it? And then in the last week of the semester, I said, can I draw you a summary of what Christians believe? I drew two ways to live. I said, which way represents the way you're living now? He said, my way. Which way represents the way you want to live? He said, I'd really like to live God's way. I said, well, how do you go? How do you change? And he said, I don't know. And so I said, well, there's this prayer at the back of the booklet. And then we went through the prayer and we prayed the prayer together. It was great joy, highlight of the year. Daniel has not yet decided to leave Catholicism, but he understands the true gospel, and that's often the way it is with Catholics. It takes them a while to drift out. This semester being online, he hasn't connected in online, but he's been responding to messages for prayer. So please pray that Daniel would connect back in, but also that God would grow the seeds planted and answer his prayer that he prayed that day. Yeah, that's Daniel.